Carissa Pavlika, TV Fanatic.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So, Erin, I'm going to start with you. How does being a part of a holiday series differ from a standalone holiday movie, especially with the interconnected storylines of many families?
Oh, I love that question. Actually, I was thinking about it today with a series, you get to go deeper. You get to explore every episode. You get to, deepen the character, deepen the story, deepen the world. And so to me, it was a wildly different experience than doing a holiday movie. Still all the warm, fuzzy feels, but we actually got to film, we were talking about it, we actually got to film this one during the holiday season. So we actually we filmed in November and December, part of October too, in Canada, where it's cold. So it was really cozy and warm, but getting that amount of time together takes what always these movies are inevitably a family, but it made it really like a family.
Right.
And 2 years later, really, I see these guys and it feels like seeing actual cousins or like actual people I did live with in a cul-de-sac.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a bit wildly different.
That's beautiful. Holland, Katie has a really difficult story with her fiance's family. How does the holiday setting affect how she navigates this complicated past and what she's done in it?
I think that exacerbates the dynamic in the sense that the two dads are sort of at odds as well. And that there's this Chevy Chase feel in John McGinley, like lighting up the entire house and almost in this like sinister joy that it's going to make the other neighbors mad. And there's something really funny, obviously, about that. And I say there's like a 90s nostalgia, a 90s Christmas movie nostalgia to this that I love that Gina and Grant encapsulate in Holidazed. And so as far as I liked as an actor being part of two different storylines in two different families and being that bridge to try and help these two families get along a little bit more. But as far as the difficulties of the challenges, it's being that I'm a person that's like, let's have a real conversation. I rip the small talk. So Katie's a bit more glossy, tends to sort of brush over the emotion a bit, bury things. Whereas maybe in real life, I'm a bit more like Gabby, who takes things to heart a bit more seriously than Katie did.
Yeah.
And Noemi, how does Gabby's past and her efforts to reconcile it speak to kind of the larger family holiday side of this series?
Thank you. Good question. Ultimately, I feel like something that's so relatable is all of us going home for the holidays and having some comfort, some expectations of things to stay the same. So it's really nice to have a journey with a character that can feel relatable of life goes on, changes happen, and how do I adjust to that? Do I choose to be graceful? Do I choose to hold on to something? Am I holding on to something needlessly? It's a really nice opportunity to kind of check in with wrapping up the year, growth, holiday, joy, and having all of that encapsulate how we are going to meet as neighbors and as individuals. So it was really, really wonderful opportunity with Holland and with the Manetti Hanahan and the Camarena family right next door to each other to be having the stakes high enough that you're right next door to each other and then add the holidays. It was really nice.
And any of you can answer this. You probably know your answers with each other better than I do. Why do you think a series like this is important in 2024?
Oh, good
my
question.
God. I mean,
Yes.
obviously the 3D-ness of it, there, actually meeting up with your neighbors and engaging with your neighbors and getting out behind screens, I think is obviously an important theme. And I love that Hallmark is tackling an anthology of sorts. I think it's a great storytelling format that sort of bridges this quilt work of different types of families coming together for the holiday.
Yeah, sorry.
No, please.
Well, to expand on that, it is more essential now than ever that we make an attempt to connect and gather in person, and it's just a different world. So I love that you said that, because I hope that people well, first of all, we all agree they're going to be seen, like everybody's going to see themselves in this and feel seen by the show in one way or another, or a myriad of ways. But if they get inspired to actually get together and communicate and gather and create community, what a beautiful benefit that would be out of it.
Absolutely. And in the year of 2024, it's really wonderful to have a presentation of we are more similar than we are different,
Mhm.
especially when we're all going through a holiday season. It's like the highlights reel is out the door and we can feel seen despite it being from different backgrounds, but we're all just a neighborhood at the end of the day, a community at the end of the day. And so just to feel that warmth and with the Hallmark touch, it's just really, really wonderful and truly an honor as one of the family members to be one of those to have the story be told.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah,
Thank
And have
you
a very
so
happy
much.
holiday.
Thank
Oh,
you,
you too.
likewise.